way.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll
Good
be the
morning,
of Brooklyn
Baltimore.
taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
McMillan.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19,
It's such
so
a basic
probably
white
should have
girl.
opted for the touchback.
Pretty basic. I don't even know what play I called, I'll be honest.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it
Nope.
here on the jet sweep.
Yep. Ow.
Right away, they're gonna
I didn't know what play I called.
right at the line of
I just
scrimmage.
popped.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Yeah.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Second and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for
This is my first home game.
First down. Well, there's plenty of real
Yeah, I played back-to-back
maneuver
red
on that
games.
Run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
This
Had
is
to come
such
into
good
this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Okay.
And this time they were ready
Yeah,
for him as
blocking
they'll stop
me.
him right at the line of
Isn't that great?
scrimmage. Here's second and 10. Now Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Finding space.
It's a receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing Jones. He's
got it.
His target. That's complete. And he will have a
I threw it
Ravens first
immediately.
downs are able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
I just had to try to get away.
It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got
I was not because I was still inside the tackles.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Give him 7.
I almost threw it, and then I saw the linebacker drop back, so I held on to it.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a bad throw. Hey, that seemed a little unnecessary.
Incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Why can I never get it
And
out
this
of
is going to
the
hit
fucking?
the goal
It's
line
always a
and continue
touchback.
on into the end zone for a touchback.
I tried to go out of bounds, but it just doesn't go over far enough.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Buying time to his left.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
By Schultz. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Yep.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
I can't run man coverage, so. You have too much speed. So I can't run man coverage. It's how I normally beat you as man. But there's nothing I can do about it.
3rd and 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 3. And now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Here's third and 3.
I don't know what this formation is. I've never seen this formation before. All right, well,
From
enjoy.
The shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. And he lost the football. And it's picked up
he's
by
probably
the
down.
Ravens.
Nah, he's down. They're going to review it.
Anything he could to get that final little bit
Unless I can
for
run a
first
play.
down. And now, as with every
boost
potential
review.
turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I'm trying my best here, man.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I'm trying not to make it easy for you.
Herbert steps away. And that is incomplete here.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of
If I can just make it a nightmare for you to throw.
It certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
You good?
Herbert off of play action. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
No,
and that will be
absolutely
incomplete.
not.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Yep.
And he's going to be taken down with
There was
the
nobody
first
covering
down
22,
at
so
the
there's
Ravens'
nothing I can do. I had to cover 22, otherwise that's a
21
touchdown.
yards there on 3rd down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
What do I do? What do I do? Madden, come on. There's nothing I can do if you're just going to be able to do that every play. I try that and it's intercepted, but you do it and you get a touchdown. There's no reason that should have happened. I had 2 people there.
Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great
God
play
damn it.
offensively.
I did everything I could.
Is up and good. And that makes the score
This game's
7-0.
such crap.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I had to juke. I got scared, so I just juked it.
But I like where this game is situated.
Like, I got him.
At this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time,
I was
it's
scared.
not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And
I got very scared.
The 38. It's a 6-yard
So I was
gain
like,
on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
just run.
The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Madden gonna Madden.
That victory.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm trying, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
That's a
and
lot
that
of
means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
That's a high pass. How did you get a hand on
Going
it?
to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively.
Damn it.
They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
That's very clearly holding.
And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Gary.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand?
Hold them to a 3 and out. Fine by me.
And giving the ball back to their offense.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
That's right.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
No, I'm not. I have 89 kick power.
Take over.
I will not. I can't throw the ball is the problem
Raven
here.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
At least they held on.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure
It wasn't
is on
Dion, it
both
was Coleman.
sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher.
I'm trying, dude.
Edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a throw here to his running back. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I don't know what to call.
3rd and 2.
Go with this.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Nothing I can do. He was open and everything.
It's incomplete.
I have to go
The other
for
day
it.
they told us when we've
You
got
get ball at
3rd and
half.
5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess
I don't know
every
what to
team
call,
would say that, Charles, but an opportunity
something.
missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe
go
it's a
with this.
matchup game
This
at
is a
that
terrible
point, and
choice.
they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The offense staying out.
There's no way
They're
this
going to go
works.
on 4th and 2. They'll try and run the option.
I try to read
and
option.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind.
Well, I can't pass the ball because every time I do, he just misses the throw. Dippy, what do you expect me to do, man?
Turnover on downs. On 1st and 10.
I gotta try
Herbert.
something that works. Can you stop being just invincible in the pocket? It's great.
That was nice work there
I
defensively.
literally, I can't get to you, and I have like 590 overalls on the line. It makes 0
They
sense.
can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Herbert. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And I don't think he got there. No.
I did.
Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, I did.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a gain of just a yard.
I'm trying.
Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
I can't take a deep shot because I never get any separation.
To the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
What am I supposed to do? How? How am I supposed to do anything? I can't throw it, I can't run it. What am I supposed to do, Dippy? Tell me.
I think this one went awry very simply.
It's so unfair. God.
His arm strength and his ability to fit it where he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks.
I can't get any pressure. I can't pick off the ball. I can't do anything. That just happens every fucking play.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
How am I supposed to have a shot if the game is just like, no, fuck you?
25 yards.
Oh, great. He has a fucking X Factor now.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Touchdown. Jordan Addison, 29 yards. And the Thunderbirds will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Go away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
There's literally nothing I can do. I can't complete a pass. Can't run. Can't defend. There's nothing I can physically do to win.
For quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. 51 yards on the punt.
Just put the controller down. There's no point in trying.
Take over 1st and 10.
No matter what play I run, no matter what I do, you just have some way to fucking murder me or pick it off or, prevent the pass or whatever. But, I could have 27 defenders on one guy and you'll still catch it.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job,
it literally does not matter what I call. Doesn't matter what I do.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times.
I have 37 passing yards.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game.
What am I supposed to do? Literally
10.
nothing.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
No, Dippy, it's every fucking play. There's somehow 17 million defenders on every guy, and the run lanes are blocked. There's nothing I can do.
Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Whether I run or pass, you just find a way to stop it. Magically.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
I can't run, I can't pass, I can't defend. There's nothing I can do. I put 3 defenders on your best receiver, and guess what? He caught it anyways.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You picked that ball off.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 limits.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And
he's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And
nothing I can do.
15-yard line before he's
literally
down.
nothing.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert running left off the option. And they go
He's not in here.
Knocked back to the 20.
Where is he?
Go down as a loss of 5.
Did you lock him in the garage?
3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a
Puppy.
linebacker in his face.
Did you lock him in the bathroom? Stop locking my dog in places. I gotta go find my dog. No, she found it. All right, resume. What?
chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line.
Oh, they hit the
They've got to do a
resume
little
button.
bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And a nice
That
job to break
seems
free of
like a
one
horse
tackle,
collar.
but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This to make it a 2-score game.
York able to send this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive.
Trying to
Get 3
decide
points,
which way I wanted to
make
go,
it a
and then I
2-score
decided not to
game,
go at
and
all.
they were able to get it done.
Ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this
Yep.
drive relatively
As always.
quickly.
I can't have
They
nice
get him
things.
down, but not before he
Yep,
takes
there it is.
across the
A
40-yard
real fair
line.
game. Yep.
So
Nothing I
it's
can
the
do.
big
The game is like,
tackle.
oh,
He gets
you're getting a
tagged with
positive
hold.
play?
And sometimes
Nah.
you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Ooh, with a juke.
Get out of
Maybe
here.
out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big
Back
yards there on the
Hex.
scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's at 88 speed.
Now a give right side, Coleman. Down the sideline.
Yep, I have 94 speed on this guy.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I have a lot of speed
Big play
in my
there.
backfield, just not in
His
my
second
receivers.
rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Who needs
I
to
guess
pass
when
when
you
you can
look
just
back
run
on
the
it, it
whole
was just a
time?
matter
Oh,
of
I
time
appreciate
until
the
he popped a
PAT
big
thing
one like
blocking
that.
right
And you
here.
know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half.
Sure.
But
Now
there
we're
were
not
a
allowed
couple
to
of
kick
occasions where
anymore.
it felt like he might wiggle out of
That's pretty
traffic
great.
and take it to the house. Finally here in the
Oh, I have,
second half.
yeah,
that gets
fantastic.
done.
There you
Tucker
go.
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Enjoy the shortest kick in the world.
And they
Okay,
can't bring him down.
absolutely not.
And makes it across
The
the
fuck
20.
outta
These
here.
guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Gonna try to fix it. I have 73 passing yards. Horrible.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead.
Back.
Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Across midfield. He's on
You're the
his
worst.
way. And he'll take it into the end zone.
With a
for
99
touchdown.
speed that you know I can't defend.
great
That's
play
real
there.
fucking nice.
77 yards. And the Thunderbirds use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Nothing I can do.
Well, what do coaches tell us all the time?
I
CD?
don't
We've
have
gotta get
any
our
player on
playmakers
my
more
team capable of
involved, and
defending that,
certainly
and you know it.
running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking
Expect
about
no
payoff
less,
to
though,
great
so
effect.
it's not like
How
anything's
about the
different from
big
ever.
Explosive play that was a result of that play call. Big time execution on that one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Jones now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Okay. It hit him in the fucking face. What do I do?
I think he's got to be careful not to force it.
There's nothing I can do.
Right there weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best
it literally hit him in the face.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 6.
How is that not in?
Here. Able to get
reach your fucking hand over.
Now 3rd and goal.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Ravens are back within a score.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try.
Oh,
Charles,
really?
just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational.
There's nothing I can do. I can't see the kick.
What is your strength?
It blocked
because
the
so many
whole
people
thing.
think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running
Nothing I
it
can
is
do. I
about
can't
as
see it.
proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
5-9, 5-9.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
I can't kick a field goal, so it
will
doesn't
leave them
matter.
with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Cool.
So
awesome.
Possession goes over here on the punt. And the
If knowing my luck, it would have bounced and
1st
landed
and
on
10
the 1.
from deep in their own
We both know.
territory.
This is 1st and 10.
I'm going to do it because otherwise it's just going to be on the 1 and be worse.
Throwing to start the
That's not where you're
drive.
supposed to throw that.
Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir.
No.
How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
To throw again. Jones. And
Don't
they'll bring him
dive.
down
That's
here
fine,
right
too.
around the 17-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit
There's
tired.
nothing I can do.
While he still has some
You're
fresh
covering
legs. Not the
everything.
biggest gain we've seen on a
His
scramble,
carrying's like a
but still,
95
some
or something
positive yardage
stupid.
on a play that initially looked like a sure
What
win
else am I
for the
supposed to do?
defense.
Here we go. 3rd and 1.
Explain to me
Gut
in your
check time on
infinite
both
wisdom
sides.
how I'm supposed to beat the game fucking me, Dippy.
Operating from the gun. Jones,
I'm all ears.
escaping the pressure right.
There's nothing I can do. You just cover everything perfectly, and then I do it, and you just are like, oh, look, there's this random crossing route that's always open, always. How am I supposed to fucking have a
He
chance?
can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they?
Anytime you want to explain to me how, I'm all ears.
Enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 83 yards. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
And touchdown, and
can't kick a PAT, so
congratulations,
I gotta go.
and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to
Either
start
way, if you
celebrating.
score a touchdown, it's
One is
over.
done,
So,
but now on the sideline, you can
all
already
this
see them
does is
scrambling
mean,
down
you
there.
know, there's
They're
a
getting
shot.
those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get
If I
those
get it.
guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams
Awesome.
guys. Make
Great.
sure the kickoff is
Fantastic.
exactly
Just hit
what
you in the
want
hands. Don't
and
catch it.
cover
Who needs
well.
to catch it?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tucker now to kick
Still
it
won't
away
know where,
following
and
the
I still
touchdown.
can't kick. Yeah, see, every time. There's nothing I can do.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown.
No,
and
it
now they're
literally,
gonna
I have
defense at the
zero view of it.
40-yard line here as things get
I
good in the
can't
fourth
see,
quarter.
like, even part of the meter.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert.
Yep.
He
Doesn't
gets it
matter
to
anyways.
Jackson.
You're just going to have that every time.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a
He didn't
hold,
do
or
it.
did they rough the quarterback? Now 1st and goal. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
The carry here for the big tight end.
There's nothing I can do.
His way
I
into
stack
end
the
zone
box
for
and
a
everything, and it just
touchdown.
doesn't matter.
Dalton Schultz taking it in from a yard out. And the Thunderbirds answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Jones. He finds his man complete. It's
Of course.
Lawrence.
Of course.
Final
The game can't let me have
timeouts
anything,
at
Dippy.
their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
Playing the game would be fair.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
I gotta try. There's nothing I can do. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm not allowed to win, Dippy. That's just how the game is decided it is.
This one back to the 37-yard line. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
How does it feel to have the game give you every single advantage possible? It must be nice.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.